Hello? Yes, this is Egg. My name is Darcus Howe, and thank you for calling Egg. How may I help you? Shall I tell you one or two things? That you can go shopping for interest-free for the next 6 months. Yes, and there's no annual fee, and there's online servicing. You want an Egg credit card? Okay. What shall we do? I'll transfer you to the department which does that. Thank you very much. Bye. I'm sure he's going to be one of our long-term customers.
I'm sure you're definitely right, because obviously
the other things that we will want to sell him, aren't there?
There are obviously other products that Egg do that you could be interested in as a customer. We've got our savings account.
For the next stage of my journey into modern slavery, I'd come to Egg in Derby, one of the new call centers come financial services. Hello. I wanted to explore what was left of our individuality in this new all-embracing corporate culture. This team won a prize recently.
Oh yeah, look up there, we were a top team for the last 6 months, bar 1 month, with Team Juventus.
People say Egg has a special culture.
Yeah, it's very, very individual. We like to, look at customers and, the employees as individuals rather than just saying, they're a number on a sheet.
I had heard Egg prided themselves on their special work culture. But nothing had prepared me for the extent to which the employees willingly embraced it. Who are you?
I'm the abominable snowman.
The snowman?
The abominable snowman.
Okay.
Alright, see you later then.
Bye.
I'll finish now.
Yeah. Your name is? There is a special work culture here, I've heard. And what's all this dressing up?
We've always got silly fun days going on here. For me, I like generating leads. I'm a leads generator. I'm here to tell people about the other products that we do as well. And for doing that, I might win a silly prize like a hat. And it just makes my day a bit more interesting.
Winning a hat?
Winning a hat. We've all got these to wear today, but I'm using it as an example. A couple of weeks ago, I won a telephone and a TV hat.
On the 12th day of Christmas, Egg gave to me a shopping zone to buy my Christmas tree. For the first time in my life, I saw a bank as completely different. It has inculcated the physical arrangements of a huge factory like Ford's. Egg is the size of a football pitch. Reminds me of a slave plantation with 1,000 or more people doing the basic things of banking. I was struck by the way they were brought together in large numbers, like the working classes.
What we do is every time we have a loan or a customer joins the company, we celebrate the loan, we do a team chant, but also we have competitions. At the moment we're playing playoffs on the table football to go and have a trip to Derby County to watch the Coventry match, and they're going to have a meal there, watch the match and have a few beers. So it's
all that is incentive to make you work harder, isn't it?
Yes, it does work. It makes the job a lot easier. Yes, it is an incentive. We work hard, but we play very hard as well.
In order to take the shine off the ball, they are told how important they are to be egg people. What is it to be an egg person?
An egg person? To me, it's being an individual, being able to be yourself in the company and having your personality shine through. But actually,
an egg person is anyone that enjoys having fun, enjoys working hard, playing hard.
Everybody's an individual, so everyone's just allowed to be who they are. One of the key qualities, everybody's different, we're very individual. We're not, a typical suits, 9 to 5 job.
Every single second that you are in that place and you sit before that monitor, you're working like a slave. They may as well handcuff them to it. I've worked in England, I've worked in the Caribbean. I have never ever been taught by management to accept that they own me completely. But in egg is different. They're not in any trade union through which they identify themselves and identify the opposites. They are egg people. They dress them up, which I think is a kind of humiliation. They take from them the individuality and give them back an egg personality. What is important about that is there is no resistance to it. By and large, they all think that they are egg people.
Anybody know who we are? Your egg, yes? All individuals, which is very, very important. So you're an individual first and foremost, but we also have to think about whether we're making money for the company as we go along. Does that make sense to everybody? Yeah? Good. Say yes, Chrissy. Yes, thank you. Are there any questions or concerns, particularly of a sexual nature, that anybody wants to raise with me? Anything at all you're unsure of? So what we're going to go on...
What is this emphasis on individualism?
Okay, so the reason we like to treat everyone as an individual is because we are all individuals, and that's the strength of egg. I'm an individual, and I am part of a team.
Yeah, but that is to say nothing. I knew that when I was 5 years old, but I want to know, why is it that you make such a huge emphasis on individualism? You must have some reason.
For two reasons, really. One, for our customers' sake, we need to treat them as an individual.
Is that why when you pick up the phone, you say, you don't mind if I ask you another?
No, of course not. You can ask me anything at all.
Everybody I speak to in this institution, they talk the same way. They say the same things. And that is against individualism, don't you think?
It doesn't mean that we all say exactly the same things. I don't think people say exactly the same things.
I'm telling you, everybody says the same thing. So I think, well, there's no individualism here anymore.
There's stacks of individualism here. And if I have a passion for egg, is that wrong?
No, I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just asking. Everybody says they're individuals. Everybody says about the egg person and what the personality is. Everybody says something like, I got fire in my belly. Something. All of them, like they're trained to say the same thing.
We don't brainwash people, and we don't train people to say those things.
To be a contradiction.
No.
What did you use?
I say we don't train people to say those things.
Or brainwash?
No, not at all. Not at all.
I'm not accusing you of anything.
It's just a working ethic here.
It's just something that puzzles me today, that's all.
That's fine, absolutely fine. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to go on.
But it wasn't the attitude of the management that worried me the most about egg. It was meeting my first egg couple, 2 young employees whose lives were bizarrely captured and contained within this egg culture. Everybody I talk to in here say the same thing. Do you mind being called an egg person?
Not at all. I consider myself very passionate and very caring towards the company. I'm very proud of what it stands for.
You got shares, you got credit cards.
I've also got the savings account as well, yeah.
And what is the state of play in the relationship? Are you getting married?
We're engaged as well.
You're engaged?
I just bought a house as well, so...
You just bought a house together?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
So all of this has been formed within the egg?
Yeah, absolutely. Every single bit of it.
I'm going to have an egg baby then.
In a few years. Quite a few years.
Yeah, like a few years down the line, yeah.
But yes.
Not right as a minute.
This is a moment of submission. This is a period in history of submission. Everywhere. This culture here has captured the minds and their hearts. What kind of youth are we building who can't stand up for themselves? What kind of nation this is going to be? I have a great sympathy for a lot of these young people. They themselves consume the credit cards. They themselves consume the loans. It has changed their whole attitude to the place of work. And they're so suitably calm.
Monday to Friday is very much Egg continues. So Monday night Alistair plays football with the Egg team. Tuesday night we both go running at 6 o'clock with the Egg Running Club, which Alistair set up. Wednesday night we both play football.
Let me ask you, would you be utterly surprised if someone says that it's a conscious act to get more productivity out of you if you remain close with the people you work with?
You could look at it from both sides. What I get out of it is a job that I really enjoy every day. And I think the whole thing goes with you and it stays with you, and whether you're at home, at work, it's with you. And, you know, the bonus is, so now I'm doing more sport than I probably ever would have done. So I'm running and I'm playing football. That's part of Egg World. I suppose Alistair features in a big part of Egg World and a big part of my world.
So everybody's a customer in the world?
Everybody, yeah, and everybody's
outside
an individual.
of your office?
Inside as well.
Inside is a customer?
Everyone's a customer.
I see.
And more importantly, an individual, and an important individual.
There's a role for passionate people that just want to change things for the better.
Passionate
People that just want to make a difference to everything.
That independence of the mind, which first is going to lead you into breaking your shackles, is not there. All that is gone. To replace by a mindless obedience to a culture that is as hollow and as shallow as you can imagine. They have detoxed people of the toxin of revolt.
Can only be one winner, and the winner is Gemma Matthews' team with the Carol Singers.
I would have said, for those who manage society now, that they have succeeded in getting these toxins out of their system. We are now quite easily a slave nation.
Well done, guys. Superb.
Every slave knows or ought to know that I'm making somebody else rich. And what I'm getting out of it is disproportionate to what I put in. These are the first ones that I know don't understand that. So there is no fight in them. They have been denuded of all the weapons of history. And in its place, it's a semi-ignorant philosophy and psychology that keeps them at heel. Upstairs, the recovery department told me they left instructions here that you should call them once I pay it. Is that okay? Because if I don't pay today, I go to jail. One, easy come, easy go. Two, I won my freedom, hustling and bustling. Three, mind's free. Days are free, reluctantly. Four, we were promised a world where technology would liberate us, but all I have witnessed is a new enslavement. Right, could you check that? I refuse to be part of that world of conformity and compliance, whatever the price I have to pay. Are you going to call them and make sure that the policeman don't come around this afternoon or tomorrow saying this is a warrant for your arrest, Mr. Howe? Okay? I'd just be looking at prison like some cheap, no good. But I'll rock and roll with time. If there is one slogan I bear on my forehead, it's a shorter working day for everybody. And some new arrangement of wages. But there's a citizen's wage or something, and that we would be free to associate ourselves with each other in pursuit of happiness. Because the one thing about most of the characters I've met is that they are not happy, and they've lost that pursuit of happiness. The
final one next week sees Darcus off to Switzerland to protest with anti-capitalists. Slave Nation next week at 9.